Hello random people on the internet, it's your favorite toxic YouTuber MenacingBanana here today to talk about the death of Skyblock. If you couldn't see me in real life, which I know you cannot, I just put some air quotes up because Skyblock is not dying, and in this video I'm just going to tell you why that is. I've seen a lot of forum posts, videos, tweets, Instagram posts. I've gotten things in the mail. People come up to me on the street and they say, MenacingBanana, Skyblock is dying. This game is going to die within 3 months, and here is why. There's just so many things where people are claiming that this game is dead. And I'm going to explain to you why it is not only not dead, but it's also in the best place that it's ever been in. And I mean, sure, some of this might be because of quarantine still going on, and that might boost the game's stats, but Skyblock is not dying one bit, and I'm just going to refute a lot of the claims that people have said. Whoa, it's me, Banana from the future, and I forgot to tell you that according to my analytics, only a small percentage of the people that actually watch this video are subscribed, so if you guys would go down below and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I want to hit 50k subs. Alright, back to the video. Now, to start off, why do people say that Skyblock is dying? Well, basically, it comes down to the fact that people think that there have not been enough updates recently, and that a lot of players are quitting. And sure, every single day on the forums, you see someone else say, alright guys, I'm leaving the game, I'm giving away all my items, I don't want to get banned or something, this game sucks, I hate the admins. But the thing is, if you check out the player count of Hypixel Skyblock, it is actually higher than it has ever been. There was 50,000 people on Skyblock at one time the other day. That has only been done like once or twice before this. Hypixel Skyblock is consistently ranking within the top 20 concurrent player counts if you're looking at it compared to Steam games. Obviously, it's pulling less players than the average, like, insanely huge Steam game like Counter-Strike or like Dota or something like that. But this is a Minecraft minigame, you have to remember, and this game ranks within the top 20 of concurrently played games. So when we're having 50,000 people, a lot of other games have way less, and Hypixel Skyblock just keeps going up in players. You can see that the Hypixel server itself also keeps going up in players. We had 111,000 people on today. That is a fuckload of people. I don't know how to put that politely. I was trying to think of something, but that's the word I'm going to use. Hypixel Skyblock, sure, it might not be getting as much updates as some people want, but there are still a lot of people playing. If someone quits, some new player comes along. It's just the fact that all these known people are quitting, and all these unknown new players are just coming into the game and doing nothing. So that is not a reason that the game is dying. So let's talk expectations for a second. Hypixel Skyblock is a very, very, well-played game. A lot of people play this game. You can see, ever since they changed the leaderboards even, you have 562,000 people that have logged on since then. And that's unique players, not just people who have been on concurrently. So that is a lot of players that have played Hypixel Skyblock. So it's almost like it's a AAA game in that point, where you have a lot of players, you have a huge development team that is putting out updates for those players, and people keep playing. But Hypixel is not a AAA studio. Hypixel Skyblock has about 6 developers, and everyone is expecting them to be pumping out content as fast as some other developers would. You look at like Fortnite early on, where we were getting weekly updates and new things to the game. You look at even Skyblock early on. They were trying to do weekly updates. Sure, they were smaller, but they were actually pumping them out. But the fact is, they've been working on things like dungeons, they've been working on so many different updates, and people just expect so much more of them than they actually should. There are 6 admins, sure, they're paid really well, but they can't be just dumping content onto us 24/7. There are so many bugs that come out with updates. There are so many bugs in general that people abuse in the game. If there was no dupers, no bugs, and they were able to put out perfect updates every single time, sure, they'd be able to pump them out faster, but that is impossible to expect from a 6 developer team. Now you may be thinking, why don't they just hire more developers? Well, they can't. The game is not monetized enough to where they can keep paying just infinite amounts of developers. Right now, the only monetization that Skyblock has is ranks, and a lot of people don't pay for ranks because there's really no purpose for them. But if someone were to add a pay-to-win thing, if one of the admins were to do that, people would be pissed, because players don't understand that without the monetization of Skyblock, there is no way that we're going to be able to get more admins that are going to be able to put out more stuff. Ranks are something that people will buy maybe once, and the amount of nons on the server compared to MVP++s, which is the only monthly rank, is insane, because if you had everyone having to pay like a monthly subscription fee, for example, like if everyone had to buy MVP++ to play this game, we would be in paradise. We would get updates literally like daily at that point, because so many people play the game, and if everyone was supporting it, they'd be able to just like keep adding more developers to the team and make the game better. But since it is not a thing, and that we have so many nons, like let me look in this lobby specifically, you can see half of the lobby is nons, and I'm the only one with like a rank above MVP+, and that's whack. I don't know why people don't want to support the server, but if the server is not supported, they cannot be just pumping things out left and right. So a lot of people may be accepting of the update schedule. They may accept that we're only going to get like an update a month at max because there aren't that many admins. But then a lot of people are complaining about updates. Sure, they might not be fun to some people, but they're just saying that they are objectively bad. People are just like, Dungeons is the worst update in the game. I hate it. I don't want to play it. It's not good, Skyblock. But the thing is, the admins are clearly listening with these updates, because Dungeons is an improvement on everything Skyblock has. Like, literally, it's just everything Skyblock has, but better. You look at skill grinding, where you have to just do repetitive things over and over, and you end up getting very minimal rewards with very minimal stat increases. Well, Dungeons, you need to actually get your levels up. You need Catacombs levels to wear certain armor sets, and getting that level up is actually going to make you have better stats, like way, way better stats in Dungeons, so it's going to help you out. So that's an amazing part. But then you look at something like Slayer, where you have to kill a bunch of mobs over and over for the chance at RNG drops, and you're paying a lot of coins to do this. Dungeons is better than that, because not only do they have something like the boss collection in the game, where you aren't going to have to be like grinding out a lot of these drops, because you will end up getting them eventually, like these recombobulators, these spirit boots, spirit bow, all of those are free to get. But you also don't have to pay for them. There is RNG protection, and it's something that you can just consistently do and pray for good RNG. Because if you do get like 3 spirit wings in like 10 runs, you are making insane profit. So Dungeons is a new money making method. It's a new way to spend money if you are getting items, and it is a brand new way to protect RNG and just have a lot of fun in the game. So Dungeons is really good, and the systems from Dungeons can be used in the future to make even better updates. So Skyblock objectively is not dying. I think a lot of people are complaining just because they are getting bored with the game, because they get really far into the game, but these newer players are hanging out for a bit and they are playing the game, because you can see the player count of Skyblock has not dropped, the update quality has not dropped, people are just leaving because they want to leave, and they're mentioning it because they want attention. If you are bored of Skyblock, to the people who are quitting the game, here's a tip from me to you. Take a break. Don't be stupid. Literally, all it takes to get back into the Skyblock groove is taking a break for a bit and just trying something else. Because here's the thing, no game is meant to be played 8 hours a day, 24/7, just legit grinding over and over, and just like still having fun. You get to a point in the game where all you're doing is clicking zealots, cutting trees, and farming pumpkins, and that's gonna be boring. If you, like, everyone will get bored of Skyblock at a point. But when I get bored, I just take a break. I just close the game, I go chill, I hang out with my kittens or something. Legit, find other hobbies. Don't just make Skyblock your life, because making Skyblock your life will make you hate the game. Because that's any game. Literally, if you're going to be playing a game 24/7, look at people who play like League of Legends and quit that. Listen to the horror stories they tell. They just hate the game nowadays. Look at Video Game Donkey, dude. Like, all these people who actually just take breaks from the game can actually go back and have a nice refreshing time on it. But if you are enjoying the game, keep playing it. There's literally no problem with playing Skyblock right now or not playing Skyblock, because if you aren't enjoying the updates that are out, you can just literally close Minecraft. It's as simple as that. But yeah, I hope that you guys actually don't think that Skyblock is dying, because I really do think that Skyblock is in one of the best places it's been, update-wise and content-wise. They're putting out some pretty consistent updates for us in dungeon floors, and hopefully we can start seeing some of the other updates they've been working on, because right now they are sort of keeping things under wraps, because everyone complains about overhyping. And the last time they overhyped an update, everyone was disappointed when Dungeons came out. So, like, they're trying to keep things semi-hidden so that no one has any insane expectations for any of these future updates. Because once again, it is a small developer team, and they're trying their damn hardest. So I don't get why everyone's complaining so goddamn much. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Probably wasn't enjoyable, but if you did enjoy it, please smash that like button down below. Maybe even subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're pushing 50,000, and I would be pogging in chat if I actually was able to hit it. So thank you guys for watching. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.